wake up, it's there to greet you. You do a thing, it waits till you're done. You ask a question, hey, what's the weather? It has an answer.
Right now in New York City, it's 47 degrees.
You leave your home, it goes with you. You socialize, it wants to help. You get bored, it scratches your itch. You come home, it relaxes with you. You go to bed, it sleeps with you. Last year, I had this insatiable need to run away from my phone, just completely get rid of it. It was so strange that I relied on this device to just go about my day, that I needed it. And looking around for phones and getting a new phone once made me excited. I mean, it's great. The camera's good, the resolution's great, feels good in the hand.
Cool.
It's just a good looking phone. You're good looking. You too. Now, it just made me feel dead inside, and I had the opposite effect. It stressed me out to have a phone. It became so integrated into my life, I felt half run by it, and that was just unacceptable for me. So, in my extreme ways, I decided to leave it at home. But that was pretty stupid, and it didn't work, and nothing about that solved the issue. In fact, it caused more issues. So I looked around for smaller and dumber phones, but there was always this limitation with the apps that I did want, the tools that I needed or wanted to use for my day-to-day living, such as Uber or Google Maps. However, I did find a solution, and it's a second phone. Now I know that sounds so unminimalist, but by the end of the video, it'll make sense. So what I did is I deleted all of the apps off of my phone and just reinstalled just the ones I use, such as Google Maps, Uber, podcasts, and text message. That's it. That's all that's on my phone. I may add one or two here or there just to test out if I can get rid of it, but there's nothing on my phone aside from these essential tools. So to sum it up, it's basically things that work in my life and have nothing to do with my social life. See, this actually worked because it fixed the problem, and I could feel myself reaching for my phone and going, oh, right, I don't have anything there to do. And I'd feel this weird moment of resistance, but I got used to it really, really quick. And now it just feels good to reach into my phone and there's nothing on it, and I go back and go, oh yeah, that's right, this is a choice. And I'm more alive and more disconnected from that twitch. I would be in a waiting line and appreciating the architecture or work of someone's woodworking skills, tiling job, or general design, and look to my side and see everyone's head cranked in their phone, and that's what I used to do, and it never really felt that good. But then a problem happened, is I wanted to post something. I was doing more photography and I wanted to share that. So I installed the apps again on the phone, and then all of a sudden, guess what? That twitch came back and I was right back to where I was. So I again deleted them, and I dug out an old phone of mine and I installed everything onto that and kept my main phone very, very clean. And this is the secret. So the way it works is all day, every day on my main phone, I use it for about maybe 20 to 25 minutes a day. And at the end of the day, I use my second phone just to check my messages, share pictures, whatever I have to do with the social media. And when you clump it all together and you're not just doing 1 minute here, 1 minute there, it gets really tiresome. You actually realize how much you dislike social media in general and how quickly you can actually accomplish checking messages and commenting and liking and networking and all that business. It happens really quick. Within 10 minutes, I'm pretty much done with Instagram. And that really doesn't eat into my life that much. Now this phone is pretty awful. It's really old, like 4 or 5 years old, and it's just fallen apart. I think that you don't need to have a good phone. The thing barely works, barely holds a charge, but again, I don't need it that much. Eventually I'm gonna get a tablet or something specifically for maybe photo editing and sharing, just because I really like photography. But This compartmentalization from using my phone all day to my second phone is just a life-changing game. It solves the addiction. I can't use the things, but I'm not neglecting myself and saying I can't have it. I'm just separating it. Now I barely actually use social media every single day. I used to use it throughout every day, and now it's here and there. It's so good to feel more grounded in reality. My eyes are wide open and I'm full with energy now. In the end, I feel free. So I hope this inspires you to compartmentalize your regular phone, the things that you carry with you throughout the day, and then a device at home that's specifically for connecting and social media. It's great. I highly recommend it. I'm cured. Cheers.